The theme for May is Awakening Creativity. What does that mean? Awakening your authentic expression, your voice, your intuition, instincts, and your self-trust. Hey, it's Payal, and it's time for a mid-month reset. Write with me in real time to awaken your creativity and set new intentions for the weeks ahead.
What better time to awaken your creativity than the season of spring? Body, mind, spirit, nature, align these things and you can experience flow. To break free of a stagnant cycle with no growth or change, don't just think outside of the box for a solution. I'd go a step further and say, create a new box altogether. Thinking creatively has always been solid advice for problem solving. What does it mean to think creatively? It's to go where you have not gone before. A simple way to do this is to go away to a different location, maybe somewhere out in nature, surrounded by beauty, or a place that is culturally different. Get out of your comfort zone and simply experience a different reality than your norm. For those of you who are highly sensitive, hyper-aware, and attuned to your surroundings, those of you with a great depth of imagination, you've got the power and magic to travel in your mind, or more specifically, outside the boundaries of your mind. Dreamer, deep feeler, and thinker, use this special ability to awaken your innate creativity. Screw thinking outside of the box, destroy the damn box and build something new. It might not even be in the shape of a box. Do you get where I'm going here? In daily life, we numb our edges instead of meeting them and going beyond them. This numbing and constant distraction, the consuming of information without distance and space to know your own thoughts, true feelings and needs, is what this kind of behavior produces. Our lifestyles governed by unnatural systems are creativity killers. This is why a warrior mindset is required. You need to cultivate that ability to be present on the battlefield that is life, and to confront the obstacles, mental or otherwise, face them in order to change them. Rather than hiding away, pushing down your feelings and experiences, which causes dis-ease in mind and body. The warrior's source of willpower is a form of Shakti, an innate essence of strength, which you can generate over and over again. It is your creative self-expression. The theme for this month's journaling ritual process is awakening creativity. Why do we need to awaken creativity? To get out of a rut, to allow the mind and emotions a channel to flow, which supports a healthy body. Connecting to the creative process creates space to hear and meet your true needs so that you can develop and trust your inner voice. It also sharpens intuitive abilities. This is all important work for building a meaningful and fulfilling life, one aligned with your authentic self-expression and purpose. So armed with our intention to awaken our creative power, let's begin May's journaling ritual and reset. Step 1 is to tend to your environment, where you'll be sitting down to write. Is this space free of distraction? Is it clean and tidy so your mind too can be unburdened and clear? Set a timer if you need to. Just spend a few moments setting up your space. Or maybe, as the theme is to awaken your creativity, you'd like to go to an open space like a park or even a coffee shop. Choose your sacred writing place now. Step 2. Create a ritual. Bring in an element of nature. Making and drinking tea can be considered a ritual. Lighting a candle is also an option. And I do recommend you have with you a candle today, because our closing step, which is a meditation and cleansing practice, uses the fire element. Another option may be to use a cleansing agent, perhaps something with a pleasant aroma as you write. Step 3. Empty your cup. We're going to spend time here writing a stream of consciousness on an A4-sized piece of paper. This is what I do each morning. This is a free form of journaling. So write what wishes to be heard, write your heart out. The idea is to keep the pen moving. This is your chance to empty your mind, release the baggage, so you can move forward with more clarity. I think Tim Ferriss called this a brain bomb, which I love. So, have you got yourself settled with your pen and journal? Are you ready? If you get stuck, use the writing prompts I am or I feel. Let's begin. start to bring your writing to a close. Let's move on to step 4. Journal this. Where in my life do I feel stuck and stagnant? Where is there a lack of flow, and why? What do I need to let go of? We'll spend a few minutes here. Pause the video if you need more time. Let's begin. Moving on to step 5. Shift your thinking and setting your intention. For the first part of this step, journal your answers to these questions. Number 1. If I could think outside of the box or remove it completely, how could I use the creative process to transform these stuck areas of my life? What would I do differently going forward? 2. Which part of my body holds or expresses my unique creative voice? How can I enliven this part to support my dreams and vision? Spend about 10 minutes here. Take your time with your answer. Let's go. Bring your writing to a close now, and moving on to our final piece of journaling. Spend about a minute or two now creating an intention for the coming weeks that is based on all of your writing so far. How do you wish to feel? What experience are you moving towards? Close this piece by identifying keywords or a phrase that summarizes this intention. Let's go. and we close our journaling practice. Step 6 is time for some movement to release the unserving energy lingering in the mind and body and create space for your intentions to take root. Let's shake off old energy. You can do this literally by shaking your body or tap along your limbs, tap everywhere, or dance, or go for a walk. Move into yoga asana, choosing a few postures to alternate in perhaps. Spend about 5 to 10 minutes just allowing your body to release tension. Be aware of how your body feels, and when you start to feel a softening and opening, you've shifted your state. Come back for the final step when you feel complete here. Welcome back. We close our journaling ritual with meditation, and specifically today, we're going to practice Trāṭaka, one of the 6 Shatkarmas or purification practices on the path of Hatha Yoga. Shatkarmas are designed to promote physical health and direct and regulate the movement of prana in the mind and body. Trāṭaka, or concentrated gazing, is the practice of intense gazing at one point or object. This powerful technique develops concentration, balances the nervous system, and strengthens willpower. I have placed my candle on the ground, but I encourage you to place it at eye level and at least an arm's length away, especially if you're new to this practice. For beginners, stay here for just 1 or 2 minutes, then close your eyes and visualize the image of the flame in your mind. If you have any ailments related to your eyes, practice without the candle, and consult the doctor if you have any serious conditions that the fire might aggravate. We'll keep our practice gentle and steady. If your eyes water or feel strained, please do what you need to do to soften and relax your gaze. Close your eyes and open them again to gaze at the flame as needed. So, sit comfortably now, ensuring your spine is straight and your body is relaxed. Roll the shoulders back and down, finding balance on your sit bones. Making sure the candle is at a comfortable distance and ensuring safety around the fire. Start to focus your gaze on the tip of the candle flame or your chosen object. Keep your eyes open and steady without blinking for as long as possible. Maintain a soft, gentle focus. And a reminder, if your eyes begin to water or feel strained, close them gently. Visualize the after image of the flame in the space between your eyebrows. And hold on to this after image in your mind's eye for as long as possible, focusing on it until it fades. As you continue to gaze, just bring all of your attention to the flame and only the flame throughout the meditation. staying with your breath. Just bringing attention to what comes up as you continue to focus. And moving awareness back to your breath each time the mind wanders. Slowly coming back to the breath. And when you're ready, closing the eyes if they're not already closed. And just watching the imprint of the flame. And focusing back on the breath. Releasing the image of the flame. Noticing the inhale and the exhale. And for a brief moment, allowing yourself to recall your intention, the key words or phrase of your intention. Letting it settle into your heart. And taking a few more conscious breaths. Now carefully place your hands over the flame so you can feel the heat on your palms. Then rub your hands together to generate more heat. Place the palms over your eyes and visualize the heat and fire, the Agni, burning away old energy in the form of thoughts and purifying the mental realm. Placing your hands together now in Anjali Mudra, thumbs pressed gently into the sternum, and taking a cleansing breath, exhaling out through the mouth, making a ha sound. As we close, breathe in deeply and take a deep sigh to leave it all behind. Hi, it's Payal, creative embodiment guide, yoga educator, and a poet of sorts. Subscribe to not miss next month's ritual. And while you're here, check out my podcast on Dharma and decoloniality. Rise up, warrior.